Don't you love that music? Produced and recorded by me. I don't know if you're this is a test, by the way. This is only a test. Do not be alarmed. Your systems have not failed. And oh, look at that. It did work. Um, I am starting a new project and I'm going live on one of my YouTube channels. So if you're over there, hey, welcome and please feel free to join in as I work through um, the kinks. Anyway, going through the process of creating a show through Riverside.fm, in which I'm going to have. It's going to be a talk show for you, for me, for everybody, where I sit around with friends, family, acquaintances, and just BS about anything that interests me. And hopefully it'll interest you. Not looking to do anything edgy or controversial or, you know, topical as it relates to things that really piss people off. Because if one thing hasn't become completely clear, it should, and it is that people are really sick and tired of being uh, inauthentically algorithmed and pushed and siloed and fed uh, things to which about which they don't really care and about and things that irritate them. And so I'm my plan here is to talk about life, family, sports, uh, AI, music, and as I said, anything that basically amuses me at all. And I'm going to build this show from the ground up. And I'm starting right here. And this is my test run. So, like I said, if you're catching this over on YouTube, on my Old Guy Insight YouTube channel live, hey, love to have you in. Give me some feedback. I'm going to try to pull that over here. But what I'm going to be doing in the meantime is running a few tests on my audio, my video, uh, guest and audience invites, and things like that. And I'm working without a producer today. So I have no idea. So please forgive me in advance for dead air and things like that. I'm going to try to pull this up over on live stream. There's that. And there I am. Boy, that audio is awful over. I mean, the video is awful over there, but it's there. So please forgive me for that. And I got an echo in my phones for pulling that up. So I'm going to get that off my screen. And what I'm going to do, let's see if I can share my screen. Let's share. Let's share this, shall we? Sharing screen. And there's me over there live streaming on YouTube. And I guess there's some kind of delay. So let's go here. I'm going to do. Um, let's pull up Brett, and I watched this video this comment section last night, and there it is. I have the audio. Hopefully, you have the audio. Um, I can't see anything. This may be a situation where I can't. Can I not share somebody else's video? Perhaps not. All right, let's do this. There's Demetrius. That ding was one of my upcoming guests slash co-hosts, um, Demetrius Smalls, and can't wait for y'all to meet him. I'm gonna again, if you're joining me, here's some music for you. and I'm doing a test run on a new show that I am creating and producing. Name to be determined. I'm thinking of pulling of re reintroducing Backyard Roundtable, which is a podcast I did 6 or 7 years ago that we had a lot of fun with. And it's, as the name would indicate, it's just chatting, sitting around, talking, BSing with your friends, and bringing up stuff that may or may not matter. But I'm also considering a name change because there is there are a couple of you need brand recognition, and there are a couple of podcasts and YouTube channels that are backyard something or roundtable something. And I had another podcast a while back called "Here's a Thing," and which is some a little phrase that I always said, "Hey, here's a thing," and I thought it was original, and it turns out that somebody else famous had a podcast named "Here's the Thing," and so when you search for it, you couldn't find it, and it caused me issues. But anyway, so I'm trying to find something unique, and vis-a-vis an upcoming discussion we're going to have about ridiculous things that you do in your life that maybe you use things that are not you use implements or things around your house that was not their intended use. So I may end up calling this show Ice Cream Fork. We'll see. Let's see if I can. How do I undo this? This is why I need a producer. So if any of you know, um, and if you want to produce this show, let me know. I don't understand either, Siri. Um, I don't know how to undo this screen sharing, which is delightful. This is why we're doing this test run. So you may all laugh at me, if you will, if you must. And I highly encourage it. Um, Stream settings, enable DVR, stream latency. I'm currently sharing my screen over here, and I don't want to share that YouTube screen. And I don't know how to stop doing that. So, as I said, please forgive me as I figure out how to do this. Stop sharing. How about that? Or share this tab instead. No, how about stop sharing? Okay. Anyway, I'm going to check to see how the audio sounds, if my soundboard is working with the music I currently have playing in the background, which is pretty chill. And some sound effects.
Did you finally get visited by the Nutsack Fairy?
Yes, Ellie, I did. Um, I told it to stop sharing that screen, and I don't know what's happening. Again, I will tell you this is a test, and this is only a test. Still going live over there. Doesn't look like anybody's disliked it yet, so that's nice. Um, I may jump off of this stream and create another one, review this, see how it's going, and figure stuff out. I don't have any idea what's happening here. Um, YouTube Studio. Okay, that's good. There was a share screen tab on here that's just gone, and I don't know how to get it back. Um, Welcome to live chat. All right. This is excellent. By the way, this is Pinnacle Tier 1 Elite podcasting, video casting right here. Again, this is why you test things. So I think I'm going to end the live stream over on YouTube so you guys don't have to be subjected to that. All right, so YouTube people, peace out. I'll see you all soon. I'm going to exit that and keep working on this. Thanks. What? Oh, there I am. What in the world is happening here? So let me do this again. How about if I do learn something new every day, don't you? Share screen, Chrome tab. Oh no, I don't. Oh, no wonder that was all jacked up. Um, Select tab to share. Window. There it is. Aha. Let me go over here and see if there's anything to share. How about that? I wonder what you're seeing. All right. I appreciate that. That was the problem. All right. Let's do this. No, not that. This. And nope, not that. Let's go here. Yeah, see, it's not sharing the video. I guess there's YouTube has a ah. All right. Hey, there she is. All right. This is something that I've wanted to do so that I can talk about stuff like this. Because hang on, Brett. Because often there's no point in writing an entire podcast episode when you can just have a free flowing conversation regarding topics that other people are bringing up that you would have basically spoken about in the same fashion. Or if you see something that never occurred to you before and somebody else brings it up and you want to kind of bring their words into it as well. I'm no expert in this, as is plainly clear. And I don't know how I got her to pop up there just then, but I did. Anyway, you guys watch the comments section. I love Brett's perspective. Her the perspective from somebody from her generation, commenting on global trends and events, particularly about Western culture, because she's got a pretty sharp take on this stuff, and it's nice to see that common sense hasn't completely died, that the social contract, as it were, hasn't disappeared altogether. and she's talking. I watched this last night. Jundies. Apparently, uh, you're being told by the glittering fashion world full of celebrities that young girls, you need to wear micro shorts, and the this term Jundies, it's uh, what she shows is jeans that are basically bikini bottom sized. It's really stupid, but anyway, all right. So that is screen sharing. I got that. I think I got that. So let me do stop sharing and let me see if I can invite somebody. I'm going to copy, invite guest, copy link, and let's see who I can get on here. Let me tell Demetrius something. One of the best young men I've ever met in my life. Can't wait for y'all to meet him and hear his perspective on things. Um, I'm going to do the lamest thing ever and see if my mother is hanging around. Let's see if mom can figure this out. If she's hanging around. I think I ended the stream over there effectively. And if you're here, by the way, if you're here on riverside.fm and you've stumbled across this ridiculous pile of flaming garbage that I'm doing right now, and you didn't catch the announcement of this, I'm building a new show. This is a test run. I'm trying to make sure I'm going to have a soft opening tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, and hopefully a lot of my future guests can pop in for a minute or two, and we'll just BS a little bit and have a fun conversation about stuff and nonsense, as it were. And then hopefully, I've already got some shows lined up with basically a roundtable discussion format, just talking. And what I would love for you to do as an audience is to just enjoy the show, kick back, and have a cup of tea or a glass of scotch or whatever your thing may be, and enjoy. And if you'd like to, you can participate. You can jump in the chat. You can call into the show, as it were. And that is, I'm a dude who grew up on radio, and specifically a love of talk radio and storytellers. And I miss that. We, as a culture, don't talk to each other anymore very much, and and especially it not on a meaningful level. And I don't mean you have to sit around and figure out the meaning of life. I'm talking about just sitting down with no electronic devices in your stare at, and just talk, free flow, free form, and just talk about stuff. Because one thing's for sure, we distract ourselves to a ridiculous extent with these things. And the terrible thing about it is it's taking away open space in the mind, which is paramount, so important for mental and psychological health and even physical health, that whenever we get one nanosecond of open space in our lives, the elbow goes up. There it is. Oh, I got to stare at this thing, this useless pile of bullshit that's filling my brain with a useless pile of bullshit. So, anyway, that's the premise. Just talking. And I am a big fan of the idea that with this platform that you go,
Four, three, two.
I got a
Did you
soundboard over
finally
here.
get visited by the nutsack fairy?
Yes. And I got sound effects on my dashboard here. And I'll live stream it out to YouTube as well and see what we can build. And there are about 6 trillion podcasts in the world, and something like 95, maybe even more percent of all the podcasts ever never made it past like episode 3. And it's difficult because I've done plenty of them over the years, and I know firsthand that it's difficult. It is difficult to stay engaged when you're trying to build an audience that you got to build from scratch, and people got to find you through all the noise and the algorithms. And as you get buried because you're not a celebrity starting a podcast and you're not popular, and you have to stick with it. You got to work hard and stick with it. And whatever ridiculousness this new project produces, and there's my landscaper. Let's see what he wants. Hey, brother. What? Yeah, what's going on? Heck yeah, bring it on. Cool. Appreciate it. Thanks. Bye. My landscaper Caleb is on the way. We had a bit of a scheduling issue yesterday. His first visit of the spring was scheduled, but I also had to schedule tree removal for pine trees. If you ever lived in between pine trees or under pine trees, they fall on you all the time. And we had to have some pines removed yesterday, and that kind of prevented him from uh, completing his duties. And that is Caleb. So if you're in the Easley, Greenville, upstate South Carolina area and you need an awesome landscaper, give CB Landscape Solutions a call. Call Caleb and tell him that I sent you. CB Landscape Solutions. There you go, buddy. That's for you. All 0 of these viewers saw that. I sent that invite to my mother because I didn't figure she would be doing anything. But she hasn't responded. So shame on me for presuming that my retiree mother is has nothing better to do. Um, all right, I think I'm going to end it here. I'm going to take a look at what I had with audio, with sound effects, and everything else, and I'm probably going to jump back in and do another one of these today. So hey, if you find it, sorry. I'm running tests so the actual show doesn't uh, look and sound like a dumpster fire. Before I go on to test this, there's my music on the dashboard here as well. Let's see how this sounds. All right. There's my outro music. And on that note, I'm going to say thank you for joining us here on Ice Cream Fork, your talk show, the place where you enjoy the talk. I don't know. I got to work on sloganing. But this is some pretty rad outro music that I composed a few years back that I thought I'd throw in here as well. It gives you a nice, soft out feeling. The music says, hey, I've had a nice time, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for sending me off with a smile. All right, everybody. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll be back. We're doing a soft opening tomorrow evening, tomorrow night, tomorrow being Thursday, April 4th at 8 p.m., 2000 hours at Eastern time, Eastern Daylight Time. All right. Join in, and hopefully we'll have this figured out, and hopefully we'll get some people to join in. All right. Peace out, homies. See y'all next time.